is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's a quarterback keeper. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
The game makes it second and medium. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. He gets loose. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James, throwing DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Handoff here from the shotgun. No way to run up the middle.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Wolf. He lets it go on the move. Oh, what a grab! The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage. They could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Ducks offense is on the move now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Tano. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Critical moment in this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Back to throw. It's Wolf. Quick throw. Catch made on the outbound. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
And the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
The Ducks bring their punt team onto the field. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. With 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. And they'll use the ground game here.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 3rd down instead.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking downfield, it's Callaway. Caught with a receiver. Football comes out, and the defense comes up with the football.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense breaks a huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Bucks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. 4th down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Touchdown, Ducks. They were not going to catch him that time.
Man, I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on 4th down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the first down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Run down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Breaks free. He's in the clear. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Huskers. Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out on the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
2nd down after that previous play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about: toughness, Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Ducks have first and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Here's the toss play now, running left. Crosses the 10-yard line. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The sure hands. It's Cano. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Ducks looking to cash in this red zone trip. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. When they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Dropping back, it's Wolf. The pocket breaking down. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It looked like they tried to get the ball to the edge, Kirk, but that play was just shut down before it could get going.
Yeah, that design is a sweep to get way out to the outside, but the defense flashes their speed there. Great instincts and speed to be able to bring that down for a nice loss.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To throw, it's Callaway. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball up to the 28. The Cornhuskers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Huskers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Second down play coming up for this offense. A quick throw out left and complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Can he make it to the marker? Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
And the Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Callaway. And the junior quarterback inaccurate at that time. Threw it behind the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The ball is loose. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Cano. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45. The Ducks come up to the line in a hurry-up. They keep him guessing with a run. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back in motion now. Back to pass. It's Wolf. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Cano. Breaks loose at the 40. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is great execution here on their screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in a process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Heaves the ball deep down that right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. He drops back in the gun. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. He gets the first and still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The Ducks move into the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, Stretch, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. On the kickoff is hammered. Sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Field. It's Callaway. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
First and 10 play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Caught at the 30, still running. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Here's a first and 10 play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The sure hands. It's Stewart. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw. It's Callaway. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Makes it look easy.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it second and medium. They'll try the option play here. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, it's Callaway. Caught near the sticks, it's Stewart. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Cornhuskers with 1st and 10 here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here's the toss play now, running to the right. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. Got a nice game.
The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Callaway. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the catch. And play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Looking to throw now on first down. He lets it rip. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. The Huskers are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Hands off to the fullback. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Toss play to the outside. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. You got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Sticking with the running game. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Methodical but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. Looking downfield, it's Callaway. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up with their own 14. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The receiver grabs it. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Nebraska.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Wolf. On the move now. He makes the grab. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Toss it to the back, running left. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
The Ducks pick up enough to get a first down there. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The Ducks looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Scanning the field, it's Wolf. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short, unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Send the back in motion. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Bringing pressure. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, he pays for this one. Heads-up play to use his feet to get the first down, but man, did he get blasted at the end of that one.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Oregon. That's how you finish a play. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Back to pass. It's Callaway. Breaks into the clear. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
Getting set. Here's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the single back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. And the Huskers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense getting set. It's second down. That's a design quarterback keeper. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. It's a quick grab. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42. The Cornhuskers keep the football on the move.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Only dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Big moment here in this championship game. Third and short on the 8th play of the drive. To the air, it's Callaway. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. What a catch! They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Grinding away on the ground.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking right. This one caught. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense looking to convert on third and short in the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship. Will have first and 10 here. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. Going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.